Good evening, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes. I like to say that you're doing a great job in MISSISSAUGA, and I've been, living here for about 20 years.
Yeah.
And I like to see the change in our bylaw, considering, since the city is growing quite a bit, the bylaw about the trees, that you have a problem with the neighbors and things, which I do for a while. And I contact the forestry department and everything, and they came to look at it, and they said, well, there is not much we can do about it, which is, kind of sad. I think it should be changed.
What is the problem?
I'm having a problem, and I phoned the city of MISSISSAUGA a couple of times.
But what is your
problem? The next door tree is overgrowing, and
the tree is overgrowing on the property.
And it's almost half of my property taking right now, and they said by law there is nothing I can do about it, and Toronto has a bylaw that the neighbor is responsible to do something about it, and MISSISSAUGA doesn't have it. I think it's an old bylaw,
Yeah.
The city is growing quite a bit, it should be changed.
Well, unfortunately, usually if the tree is on private property and it's overhanging your property, which is private property, then it's a private matter. I don't know of a bylaw that would cover that.
Toronto, my daughter lives in Brampton, and City of Toronto, there is a bylaw concerning these issues. And the neighbor is responsible to prune or do something about it where there's a complaint.
Yeah.
And MISSISSAUGA doesn't have that. And
no, I don't know of a bylaw, but I certainly, if Toronto has one, that means that a bylaw can be passed.
I talked to some people about it, and they said if they don't trim it when they're warned about it, they come and trim it and put it on their tax bill, And we don't have that, and the city is growing quite big, and it's an old bylaw that I understand was done before when the city wasn't as big.
Yeah, well, I'll be glad to check into it. I wasn't aware. I'm not aware.
Sometimes I made the
complaint. We don't have a bylaw, but we will check into it.
But I made the complaint twice, and they actually were quite mean to me, answering my questions, which I have a concern.
That's not possible.
The problem that they had with the storm, one section of the tree broke right on the hydro line. But I made the complaint twice, and they actually were quite mean to me, answering my questions, which I have a concern because I'm living right behind the shade industry. It's next to Etobicoke Creek, and it's the problem that they had with the storm.
There's no reaction from there.
On the hydro line, and it just breaks up.
That's what the killer
Maybe she's used to hearing that.
And I sleep in that area.
I'll be glad to have somebody look at it for you.
Well,
okay?
I don't know. I just
Yes.
don't know anymore what to do.
No,
They'll tell you. They've looked into it and taken appropriate action.
You know what? I got a feeling that lady is being taken care of.
Toronto bylaw, no problem. Good evening, you're on the air.
Hi, I'm calling in regards to the lady that called before in regards to the tree issue. You do have a policy in the city of MISSISSAUGA that if a tree is overhanging, it needs to be cleaned up, because I am a super of an apartment building and I just received a bylaw to remove my tree.
From the city?
Yes. Yes, so we do have laws for the tree. The tree is overhanging another property.
Oh.
And
I was not aware we had a bylaw.
Yeah, we do have a bylaw. In fact, they were here last Thursday and put in an order to have me remove that tree.
Oh, gee.
So to that lady that is calling that we don't have anything, we sure do.
Well, obviously, whoever she was talking to in the city was not aware of the bylaw. I was not aware we had a bylaw. I thought it became a private matter. Overhanging.
Okay, I can understand. Here, Mike, I don't expect
yeah, no, this is private property, and the next door is private property, and they did put an order that I have.
Yeah.
And I have X number of days to have that tree removed.
Oh, was it overhanging, or was it?
It's overhanging.
Overhanging?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, thank
So the city employees that were the first one to talk to, she says we're mean to her.
That's one I didn't realize.
And then they told her that the city couldn't do anything.
Okay, you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
What do you think is going to be the outcome of this?
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, go ahead.
Yes, good evening. My name is. I live in.
Yeah.
I've been here for the past 8 years, and I've been terrorized by the city. And the reason why I say that I've been terrorized, every month they have a complaint. I have a very bad neighborhood, number one, but I know the city who's the inspector does not like me from the day I've moved here. I have a couple of people a little while ago, and he specifically walked through my yard every day of the week. I told him I'm going to call the police, that he's stopping me, and he's coming in my yard, he's checking my plate one by one. I said, why don't you do this to the other people on the road? He said he's an inspector, he's the law, and he does what he wants to do. 2 weeks ago, I bought a van, because I'm a single mother, and I used to take care of my father, and he passed away, and I'm running behind his finances. I had a van that I got from the auction very cheap, and I bought it and I have it in my yard. I think he's fighting with a neighbor, which I know. She came every time to my fence and she picked all the plates and she was phoning, this is in my yard, this is in my yard. I cannot do one barbecue in my yard. I cannot have a family member gathering in my yard. I live in the corner house of Israel. I've never been a problem to the city of Mississauga. I have no criminal problem with anybody. I told him specifically not to come in the yard. Phone me if you need anything. He just drove in my yard. He placed a ticket at my door. He said that you go and fight me at the court. I am the law. I said, okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that.
I said, why are you stopping me? I have 17 pictures that I have taken since 2 years that people have vehicle in the yard. The yard is not being cleaned. As soon as I have a little bit of grass, there's a letter at my door. As soon as I have one little garbage bin, there's a photograph going to him. I had a recent fire, so we put stuff out in the yard. He has 7 pictures. And I don't know why he's doing this to me. Why are they doing this to me? I told him I'm coming to see because there's only so much I can take as a single mother. And I'm trying, I'm doing all my best to make my yard very clean and tidy as much as I could. I don't have big money like other people. But my yard is 90% cleaner than many people. I really appreciate it if you could call someone from the city and ask him why they give me the ticket for $500. I went to the court to get a ticket because the van that he gives me the ticket, I still have it in the yard. I have the ownership in my name, but I do not have the finance. I'm trying to borrow some money to start a little bakery. Is this fair to me?
Well, I think what I should do is have my staff contact you, and I'll contact you and get more details.
I would really like
See, there's no complaint system right now. It doesn't start until 3 months and a week from now.
They can use their yard as a barbecue. As soon as I have a barbecue with anybody and I have little
it doesn't really matter because they'll swallow it just like that.
We'll get more details and I'll get back to you and we'll look at the bylaw enforcement as well.
Appropriate action will be taken.
I can't answer your questions, tonight.
No.
I'm ready to
of course
I will
not.
try to assist you. Thank you for your call, and I will get back to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Good.
Is she still in denial about all this? That's my question.
Good evening. Hello?
Okay.
Go
Either
ahead.
she's in some severe denial.